A few weeks ago, Canon announced the C50 and I got to spend a day at the Canon India office trying out the pre-production mode. Long story short, I fell in love with it. I had it with me for a few days to test out the model, and as I said, I fell in love with it, so I've actually bought the camera myself, and I've been using the C70 and R5 for years now, and I've also tried every Canon unit in the past. So I was very curious where the camera fits in the Canon's lineup, and honestly, after holding it, rigging it and shooting with it, it might just be the perfect middle ground between a hybrid and a cinema body. To be clear, Canon India sent me the camera for a few days and that's about it. All of my thoughts are my own, and I've actually been waiting for a camera like this from Canon for a very long time. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Vibhor, I'm a photographer and filmmaker based in India. I know it's been a while, but I'm back and I will be posting regularly for the next few months. So now let's get straight into the video. First off, the size. It's tiny, but not toy tiny. It actually feels like a proper cinema tool. The grip feels solid and the top handle is easily one of the best Canon has ever made. It's compact, lightweight and still gives you the XLR inputs with the multiple rigging points. You can tell this camera was designed by people who actually shoot, because even the small things like the button placement or that thumb rest feels very intentional. I really like the alternate record button on the top handle, and I found myself using it a lot whenever the handle was mounted. So yeah, overall, not just the camera, Canon's thought through the entire design. The handle is genuinely usable and there's no real need to rig it heavily if you just want a lightweight setup. I genuinely enjoyed shooting with this very compact form factor. The best part, it's full frame. You get 7K open gate recording, internal RAW, 14 customizable buttons, full size HDMI, 4K 120p uncropped, CF Express plus SD card slots, active cooling which offers no overheating, photo mode, which is a proper photo camera mode, and Canon's beautiful cine menus. And for someone like me who shoots both photos and videos, this is finally a true cinema hybrid in the Canon ecosystem. I already have the R5 and the C70, but I could never match the footage perfectly between them. The C50 solves that. C-Log 2 cinema gamut pairs beautifully with the C70 footage, making this an ideal B-cam for bigger productions or even a solo camera for documentary style shoots and even YouTube for my personal use. I also think it's a great camera for travel scenarios. I also want to highlight something Canon has added that's actually very practical: the zoom and recording controls. This is future-proof and will be great for some of the Canon's lenses they have to offer. The C50 lets you control zoom for both the camera body and the top handle. Both have dedicated zoom levers and you can fine-tune the zoom speed for different shooting styles. The recording controls are also smart. Recording buttons on both sides of the body and handle allow you to stop, start depending on the grip or the angle. It's just a simple thing, but on a real shoot, it really makes a big difference. And the tally lamps front, back and on the handle make it extremely easy to know when you're rolling and ensure everyone on the set knows that too. These are very small things, but for documentary shooters and for run and gun filmmaking, they matter more than people realize. As I said, the favorite feature has to be the 7K sensor and open gate capabilities. I deliver both landscape and vertical assets to brands, and open gate adds so much flexibility just for that option. Shoot once, frame later literally can work in ideal scenarios. Perfect for social first campaigns, YouTube shorts, reels or even anamorphic work. Yes, OpenGate is limited up to 30 FPS depending on the region and the style of shooting, but still a great addition for a camera of this size. And speaking of anamorphic, I've been planning to shoot parts of my Misfit series on anamorphic, and this camera feels like a very future-proof option for that. 800 and 6400 are the base ISOs, a very sweet spot. Even the 12800 is surprisingly clean and usable with some noise reduction. It has everything I need: waveform, false color, zebras, peaking, frame markers, view assist, 14 customizable buttons, and a beautiful cine menu layout. Once you start using the custom buttons on these cinema bodies, you can't go back. Now let's start about actually shooting with it, because that's what really matters. For the few days I had the test unit, I shot multiple setups. A portrait shoot with my wife Mehak, street level, real world run and guns, random everyday moments, barbecue night, recce's, walks. I wanted it to test it like my real workflow. The Canon color science paired with C-Log 2 just gave me a very good base. The footage felt cinematic straight out of the camera, even if I hate the word cinematic. As a B cam for bigger productions, it's perfect and ideal. As a main cam for solo creators like me or you, even better. After those tests, as I said, I bought the camera with my own money and took the C50 to Corbett for a shoot. Piyush was helping me out with the video side and the camera really performed. And this way I can show you something closer to my actual commercial work and the real scenario. And this camera made so much sense there. I was shooting mix of interiors, exteriors under harsh light, lifestyle moments, architecture, some experiences including the safari and riverside camping, some fast handheld walkthroughs on the gimbal, everything possible. The C50 kept up with everything. The full frame look really came alive, great depth, great fall off, and we were able to move around with a very lightweight setup, switch between stills and video easily, and we got some beautiful shots there. And honestly, using it in a real paid environment sealed the deal for me. Now, what's missing? It has no IBIS, no built-in NDs, screen could slightly be better, but these are the trade-offs I feel I can completely live with. Most cinema cameras don't have IBIS anyway. I rely on lens IS and it's more than enough for my style. My favorite lens to shoot with the C50 was the 24-105 2.8, and I think it's the perfect companion for a camera like this. It has digital stabilization and offers a nice focal length from 24 to 105 with constant 2.8, and it is easily my favorite lens right now in my kit. Also, a quick note about the music in this video. I've been experimenting with Track Club recently, and for someone who cares a lot about how the film feels, their Mix Lab feature is actually really cool. You can literally mute instruments, tweak stems, and build the vibe you want. I've been using it for my client work and lately for my YouTube as well, including this video, and I'm honestly excited to use it more for my future projects, Misfit episodes, and upcoming travel films. This isn't sponsored or anything, just sharing something I've really enjoyed using. But coming back to the limitations, I don't know if we'll get better frame rates for OpenGate with updates, but I'm open to that idea. But still a very solid camera. For me, the C70 is the production workhorse. The R5 is the proper photo hybrid. The C50 fits perfectly in the middle as a compact cinema hybrid body, which can really deliver at any level. And as I said, after using the pre-production body, I actually bought the camera for myself. This setup genuinely fits into my workflow, and I feel every camera right now on the market is great, but you should go for what works for you, what fits your system, and what works with your workflow. And that is the real honest advice I have to give eventually for this video. So yeah, after spending real time with it, not just testing but shooting actual client work, passion work and personal moments, the C50 feels like a filmmaker's camera through and through. Compact, powerful, versatile and creatively freeing. That's actually what I felt using this camera. And now that I have my own unit, I'm excited to push it further for upcoming shoots, for my personal projects, Misfits, and some other exciting projects. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in future around filmmaking, photography, and all the creative process around that. Till then, keep shooting. I'll see you soon on the next one.